I'm Cox, host of Speaking of Afrobeats podcast, or is it hostess? Hostess with the mostess of Speaking of Afrobeats podcast. Today is a come as you are day, and it's literally because I am running on E. My energy is just not there. I just did not have it in me to go put something else on, put a wig on, put something on my face. I was literally like, it's just gonna have to be one of those days where it just is what it is. So that is what it is for today. Now, I cannot wait to dive into my topic for today because it's super exciting. You know, I'm excited for it. I'm about to just actually spill what the topic is, but I'm holding myself back. But I'm super excited to talk about what the topic for today is. So without further ado, I'm going to get right into it. Okay. My topic for today on the Speaking of Afrobeats podcast is going to be focused on the Girlies of Afrobeats. That is what I am going to be talking about today. So, before I get into it, I'm actually going to tell you guys why I decided to talk about this topic. I decided to talk about this episode because of how important it is to focus on the women for a bit. And the fact that within Afrobeats, I definitely believe that Afrobeats will not be where it is without women. It will not be doing what it is doing without women. In front of the stage and behind the stage. Behind the stage, Afrobeat, the women of Afrobeat are definitely the wheels. They keep the wheels turning and they keep things happening and they keep things moving. But in front of the screens, they bring a certain beauty, a certain joy to this genre that we all love. Now I'm going to be definitely mentioning, the Afrobeats girlies. But I definitely also feel like the way women are not given enough attention in Afrobeats. We are not given our flowers enough within Afrobeats music. We are not given more opportunities within Afrobeats. Now, the girls are definitely pushing and the girls are taking what is theirs, which I love. But this is definitely to bring people's attention to the fact that women deserve, we're here to stay. We deserve a space. We are going to take it anyway, to be honest. At this point, it's definitely shown that women are waiting for opportunities to be handed to us. We are taking it. We are creating spaces for ourselves. And we're doing this thing. We're doing it. And we're doing it very, very well as well. So, so I'm getting into today's topic, which is the Girlies of Afrobeats. Now, on last season of EPs and LPs, of Speaking of Afrobeats podcast, which was EPs and LPs, we did invite, we got the opportunity to get new music from the ladies, and I'm going to mention some of them. Some of the music that we got to experience from women last season was Afro Soul from Seal Soul.
Hi, my name is Seal, and I'm hanging out with these two amazing people. See how your colors blend.
Audio Therapy from Kezia Malam.
Okay, my name is Kezia Malam. I'm an artist, producer, singer-songwriter, guitarist a bit. I forgot the other stuff I do. I'm a vocal arranger, record producer. Vocal producer.
Okay, I think the question is, what do you not do?
As in actually, I was like, whoa.
We had the Rasta Maria, Afro Reggae from Angelica Bell, the Rasta Maria. Today we have with us.
Bell.
Yes, we do.
Yes, Angelica Bell, how you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
You know, one thing that's been on my mind since
What
I
is it?
discovered you, like, how did you come up with the name Angelica Bell? I really want to know.
Oh, my name is actually Angelica.
And
Like,
then
Bell
the
is
Bell, like,
beautiful in French. So
oh, okay.
How cool.
and my
That's good.
AK
And
is
suits
Rasta
still.
Maria.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Okay.
Bit of reggae influence in
Oh
there.
yeah.
Who am I forgetting? I hope I'm not forgetting anyone. I would hate if I forgetting somebody. But we had a lot of amazing music from female Afrobeat artists last year. And that's definitely something that's going to continue on the Speaking of Afrobeats podcast this season. But I say that to say that the Afrobeats girlies, we bring a certain je ne sais quoi to Afrobeat. We definitely infuse more of a certain softness, a cuteness, girliness to this genre, to Afrobeat music. And it's definitely very, very important. Now, the girlies that outside of the people that we met last year, the women we met last year and the music that we were introduced to last year, I am super, super duper extra excited to be, and I'm looking forward to be getting new music from some other girlies in Afrobeats this year. Some of them I've actually listened to already, and some of them is like, give me more. So one of those tracks that I'm really really liked is Boy Toy by S God. There's like it's a really good song. And how I would describe Boy Toy. Boy Toy is definitely more like Megan Thee Stallion type of music. It's like, girl boss, female empowerment. There's a sexual empowerment aspect to Boy Toy as well. It gives women the power. It puts the power in the hands of women, and it makes it like playful. And I feel like I'm using a lot of serious words to describe this like a really fun song. It's a very fun song. So you guys should listen to Boy Toy by S God. Another track that I've actually listened to already and I've really liked, again with S God on it. What's the name of this track? Is with S God, Arinati, and Lemay. I'm gonna get the name of the track in a sec, but that one is because it's very different. And the very first time I heard that song, I actually heard it when I was still doing what's it called? New Music Friday. So like off season, I would do a New Music Friday and I would introduce my listeners to new Afrobeat music that just dropped. And last year I heard a song, and actually what I do is when I listen to these songs, I then rate it top 5 and put it out. So last year, one of the songs that I heard was by, I'm gonna go get the name. It was by S God, Arinati, and Lemay. And it was so different. It was so new to me at that time. And it literally I put that at number 1 for me that week. And that song is and the thing I really liked about it was just how different it was, how new that sound was, how I felt like I'd never heard that sound before. And it wasn't like a Afro piano thing. It felt like dance, like EDM, but like Afro EDM. And that's something that I think S God has been a bit particular about exploring, and it's amazing. That's something else that women bring to Afrobeats, that being daring and pushing boundaries a lot more. Women in Afrobeats are more experimental than the men. I would say that 100%. So we have people like Escort really just exploring, experimenting with new sounds. I saw on her Instagram page that she was talking about this new sound that's called, it's escaping me now. She was trying out this new sound and it sounded great. I can't wait for her to hear it. I'm gonna go get the name of this song that I'm talking about by the one she did with LeMay and Arenati, and it sounds amazing. It's a Afro EDM. But last year, that time I was like, mind blown, like, who does Afro EDM and who does it like this well? Anyway, you guys should go listen to that track. Since then, I found out more new music, more really good music from female Afrobeats artists. And I have discovered more female Afrobeats artists that I'm literally like so excited about exploring and listening to their music. And I will be mentioning some of those women I'll be going through and I will share with you guys my favorite tracks from them so that you guys can go and listen to it as well. Now, let me get my list together so that we can start. Right. So, since last season, I have updated my list of Afrobeats girlies, and I will start with Crazy Tins by Thames. So this is a list of my favorite songs from female Afrobeats artists. Songs that some of them you know about, some of them if you don't know about it, go check it out, go listen to it. So Crazy Tins by Thames, we all know Crazy Tins are happening, love it. And then next on my list is Boy Toy and Shayo Galore, and these two are from Esgard. Then there's Show Me Something by Kay. Love this track. I even have a TikTok video that I did with this song. Love it. And then next on my list, I have Beggy. This one's by Arya Star. Love this song. And then I love Ellie Momo by Good Girl N.A. Oh my God. Yes. And then I have SBB by Blonde. Love this track as well. You guys should go listen to it. All of these are like really fun Afro pop songs. I 100% know that if you love Afrobeats music, you will like love these ones. Next on the list is Lockdown by Rosemary Alaba, I'm not sure. Anyway, this one actually made it to one of my top 5 new Afrobeats music. One of the weeks. And next on the list, I have Better by Tomi Agape. Love this song. And I actually have this one and the next song, which is Alive by Dami Oniru. I actually have these 2 tracks on my Sunday morning Afrobeats playlist that I will also be sharing with my listeners. And last but not least on my list, that one was a tongue twister. Last but not least on my list is Kante by Faith. And that one is a popular one. That one is the one that Faith did with Davido, and I love that song. So those are my favorite songs from female artists, and some of them are new and some of them are like, they've been around for a minute and we all know about them. But I love their songs. I love that these women are in Afrobeats, they're creating new music, and I've already said it that women in Afrobeats are a lot more experimental. They explore a lot more than Afrobeats. They're actually the reason why Afrobeats is not boring. They're the reason why Afrobeats is still going. And they're the reason why, I'm still interested in Afrobeats as a genre. So, that is my list of women that I absolutely love in Afrobeats. I'm looking forward to bringing some of them on the Speaking of Afrobeats podcast, get them to come and, do a little chit chat, talk to me about their music and give us a little, just give us a little something from their music. So I'm looking forward to that. Definitely looking forward to bringing that to my listeners. And so that brings me to the end of the Speaking of Afrobeats podcast for this episode.
Thank you for watching. I can't wait to see you on the next episode of the Speaking of Afrobeats podcast.